Hi everyone, it's Winsome and today we'll be doing an origami video. However, this will be a origami product review. So I bought this sushi origami kit a while ago but never got a chance to review it till now. Jumping straight into the review, as you can see in the right hand corner, this kit is from Japan Center and I bought it for £4, which I find fairly reasonable considering the different items you get in this kit that's listed here. So you get 28 15 by 15 centimeter origami, I guess, for the different sushi, and then the 14.5 by 29 centimeter sheet. I'm not really sure what that is. And then a 29 centimeter by 29 centimeter sheet, which I think is the base, like the placemat for all these sushi, I believe. So I'm not sure what the middle one is, but we'll find out when we open it, I guess. And the great part about this kit is that it comes with instructions in English, because it'll be very difficult, I presume, if I did not have any instructions in English. But then again, it's origami and most of the time you can find your way around doing it by looking at the pictures if you are a visual person. If not, then there are annotations, luckily in English. Cool, so this is going to be fun. Opening something new is always exciting. So if I slide this out, not sure what this is. Does it say? So this says teacup on the bottom here. So I guess that is for the teacup placemat, which I'll put to the side for now. And then this looks like the placemat for all the sushi, which is really cute, and it's nice how decorated it is already. I'm already loving it. So yeah, I think I'll put this to the side for now as well. Oops. And then let's try and slide out the rest. Cool. So this here looks like the instructions for all this paper. So this one is just saying, I don't know, it seems to be advertising the other products they have, scissors and glue, which I'm presuming we may need if they're advertising it, so I'll grab that in a second. And then these here, that's just a piece of cardboard which we don't need. Here are the instructions, which seem, just looking at it, already pretty hefty from just the look at it, because I guess it has all the instructions for the different items. I think there's a back as well right here. So yeah, this seems pretty hefty to make all at once. I think you tend to do it like one at a time, but this is going to be fun. I'm going to have to like read this off first before I can make a start on this, because I need to digest how much there is, how many different instructions there are on this one piece of paper. Cool, so I had a look at the instructions and I think it will make sense to first make the sushi bowl because it holds all the origami. It is actually pretty hefty. There are 26 steps with some mini steps in between it, so it will take longer than I think, but it should all be doable, you know? I've been doing origami for a while. And yeah, so starting off with this, which I thought at first was the placemat, but was actually for the sushi bowl. So let's open it up first. And first it says in the instructions to start with paper as shown, and then flip over, and we're going to fold it diagonally. I have not folded origami with such a big piece of paper in such a long time. So you're not used to this. Cool. And then after folding it diagonally, we fold it in half. Cool. Then after folding it half, we're going to spread the layers and flatten. So what I believe they mean is so they already have these folds here from when it was folded in half. You kind of pinch this top layer and then flatten it like so. Yeah, looks correct to me. And then we turn over to the other side and do the same. Cool, so here's what we have so far. Cool, and then the next part is to, looking at the instructions, fold either of these sides to the center line here, fold the edges, folding the edges to the center. Then what we want to do is literally just unfold what we've done, making sure I've creased it firmly. And then next part is again to grab what we just creased and we're going to flatten them. So following the creases I've just made, I'm going to grab and then flatten so it's like following this line here. It should line up to either side. And then cool, so then that is done. Next step is to fold the corners here and here towards the center, like so. What's nice is that there's these lines to sort of guide you in a sense in doing this origami, even though I'm still being a bit wonky with my folding because it's just so large a piece of paper. I'm not used to this, but it's as close as possible and I think it'll be fine. So then we unfold and then fold it within itself. Rewind, what I was supposed to actually do is to tuck it inside, not fold it back. So just push this inside and that is how it should look like on every flap, like so. And the next part is to fold along this white line here, which on the other side. Cool, and then next part we're just gonna fold one flap to the left, left to right, and then do the same on the other side, left to right, so we get it looking like this. And then what we want to do is fold the flap behind along the line to here and tuck into the layers immediately behind. So what we want to do, if we're tucking it behind, and as you can see there's some gaps here, is we want to fold and then tuck within here. So as an example, if I first kind of fold it the other way to kind of make it easier for me to then fold, and then trying to not make your whole model undone, we're just going to open that flat up and then tuck it in like so. And yeah, so that is one done, which I think it might have been actually just to tuck into one maybe. So like that. So just the one layer, and then I'm going to repeat on all the other side. Cool, so this is how it should look. And then the next part is to fold along the edge on the printed fold here, which I'm presuming it may be a bit difficult because there's so many layers now. Cool, and then the next part is basically to open this up and spread it apart along this bottom line here somehow. So as we're doing that, we should be flattening the bottom. Cool, that was actually kind of easier than expected. It didn't rip entirely, which I'm pretty happy about that it didn't rip. And then the next part is just to, so we made the other fold here, we're just gonna fold it in upon itself to cover all these like parts that are sticking up and out. This was actually more fun to fold than I thought and less scary. The instructions were really clear, like there's it really breaks it down into step by step and has instructions underneath each one which are very clear, so it's actually really easy to fold this, and the pattern on this is actually really cool. I really love this so much. I've only folded just the base so far. So next thing we're going to fold is sushi. yeah, I'm gonna pick one out and get right into folding it. I decided to go for the hamburger steak since that was the first instruction for one of the sushis, and it's really cool. Flipping this around the right way to start with is really cool. Like I've mentioned before, that it has these numbers because it actually corresponds to the instructions, which this actually makes it so much more clear, because sometimes it's really hard exactly how much they want you to fold when it's not something that's mapped out by making diagonal or horizontal and vertical lines at the start, and this just makes it so it's really accurate and neat, the end of your model, which I find really cool off the bat, just looking at it before I'm even folded the actual thing. So let's start off. So first thing to do is to fold the top back. And then we're going to do the same for the bottom where it says 2 here. And actually what we're going to do again is where the 3 is, we're going to fold it back as well. Cool, and then once we are folded here like this, we're going to fold the model in half. And then once that is folded in half, we're going to crease from edge to edge diagonally along the line 4 here that's been marked out. So what we have to do is basically fold it down. Cool, and then we can unfold out. What we're going to do is actually push this inside the crease and then flatten it. So yeah, we're going to do an inside reverse fold corner inside along the crease like this. And then what we're going to do is seeing 5 here, we're actually going to fold the corner along the line so that it reaches this corner down here. And afterwards we're going to fold this down from where it says 6 here. We'll fold the corner along that line. Cool, and then this little corner we see here, we're just going to crease that along the existing edge, and then yeah, we're just going to, after that, taking this corner again, just fold the corner along the printed line. So we're just going to fold it in half like so, and then once we've done that, we're going to tuck it into the pocket here. So whilst it's still folded in half. There, so now it's tucked in and you can't see it really. So then we are going to, here where it says line 7, we're going to wrap the flap around the covered layer along this line. Cool, and then this is what we should get afterwards. And then we basically repeat all the steps we just did on the other side. And then the final part is to spread the inside of this. As we flatten it, we're going to push the sides along there and open up the top. Cool, so this is our cute little sushi, our cute little, what was it called? Hamburger steak sushi. Look at, I just love how detailed this paper is and how nice the quality it is to fold as well. It just looks so cute. I just find, especially with the little dollop, is it like mayo or something? I'm not exactly sure, it doesn't exactly say, I don't think, but this is really cute. I love it so much, and that will be our first sushi, looking a little lonely in our basket so far. Since the tuna is exactly the same, I thought might as well make this one to add it to our collection. So this is how it looks. kind of cute. So this is how a little tuna looks. And again, it's so detailed. I really love it. And the paper quality, again, it's so nice to fold. So yes, we can add this to our collection of sushi origami. No, they flipped over. But yeah, this is looking really cute so far. Just moving this out the way. The next origami we're going to make is the egg origami, and this is again similar to how we've made the hamburger steak and tuna sushi, except this time we have this extra egg seaweed. Well, just seaweed, it just says it's for the egg, that's why it's labeled like that. But seaweed we're going to wrap afterwards. So yeah, let's get started. This is our little origami egg sushi. It's so cute. I really love these. And we can now add it to our collection of other sushi in here. Yeah, now we have 3 sushis which have all been folded practically the same, but they're all really fun to fold, and because they're such nice printed origami paper, it was even more fun. This will be the end of part 1 of this review for now, since it took a while, I think, just to fold this much so far as I'm getting into it, and then over the next videos I'll be finishing the rest of this origami pack. And so far I have to say this is a 10 out of 10 for the quality of origami paper you get, the different kinds of pieces of sushi, so the different styles of paper you get, the instructions for all the price of just £4. This was definitely worth it. I think you get 28 origami sushi pieces in total, and then other bits and bobs. So this has been really fun to make as well, so I definitely recommend people to get it. Even for beginners, this should be doable because the instructions are just that detailed, and in general I've just been having so much fun so far, even though the instructions did look scary at first, but it's been really enjoyable making this much so far of it. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, as usual, write a comment down below what you've thought so far about this video product review. Like this video so I know you enjoy this type of content. Subscribe for more content like this and other sorts of origami DIY videos I post on here. And as usual, I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.